I honestly think this might be the next grind on this YouTube channel of me talking about anti-maskers. For the first week of the next year, I'm going to be talking about nothing but anti-maskers. However, I'm pre-recording these so that I can upload them on the day that I wish to upload these videos. And they're not going to be any specific order. However, let's get into the next anti-masker. Spoiler alert, it's in a Costco.
If you're not going to let us shop, you're violating the terms of our membership agreement. Nowhere in our membership agreement does it say we have to wear a mask to shop in Costco.
You are correct about that. That's because the mask mandate is a temporary policy prescription. It's not a permanent policy prescription where they're going to mandate everyone for the rest of their membership to wear a mask. It's temporary. At least until the vaccines get pushed out and they're actually tested and they're proven to be successful, in which case everyone gets them and they don't have any suffering, any mental defects or medical side effects of the vaccine. This is only temporary. The masks is a temporary thing. I am not for them or against them. I am just making these videos about these people who make them into a very big deal that it just ruins everyone's day.
Okay? There is nothing in your membership agreement. As a matter of fact, I want a full refund for our membership. Everybody else needs to stand up too. You do. If everybody canceled their memberships with Costco, they would stop this nonsense.
Because you see something as nonsense does not mean wearing a mask is nonsense. Because you see it as such, that's your opinion. You're entitled to have your opinion no matter how wrong it is. If I am the opinion that the virus isn't real and I have people telling me that, well, you're wrong, I would have the wrong opinion because people could actually prove the virus is real. I believe it was somewhere in Indonesia or the Philippines where anti-maskers were given the duty of digging graves for people who died of the coronavirus, which some people agreed and disagreed, but most of the people agreed because digging a grave for someone who died of the COVID-19 epidemic just means that people are dying of the COVID-19 epidemic. Are the numbers inflated? Yes, they are. Is the mask a temporary mandate? Yes, it is. Here's the definition for mandate again. Okay? This is probably going to be a common trend because I've realized one of these people go on about, it's not law. A mandate does not need to be law. A mandate can be a temporary policy prescription by either the governor, the city official, or the store manager, or the corporation itself. Okay? You understand? Okay, let's get on with this.
Here you go, ma'am. There you go. That's from the governor. Yeah, it's not our policy.
The governor is not a dictator. The governor is not a dictator. You're allowing her to be a dictator.
No.
I swear there's not going to be so many supercuts of me giving my opinion about this thing, but I just want to comment about how ridiculous it is to apply or imply that the governor is a dictator for simply acknowledging that the virus is real and giving the mandates option or mandate. Here it is again. He's an elected official. He actually is an elected official. You have to vote for senators, mayors, city council, judges, governors, and fucking president. You have to vote for these people in order to give them the power to legislate mandates and laws. Either temporary mandates or permanent mandates. Either temporary laws or permanent laws. I mean, if the law can be repealed and vetoed and the governor signs it in or doesn't and he just goes back to the city council or some shit like that, you have to vote for the dude in. If you're going to say that he's a dictator, you shouldn't have voted for him.
Okay.
Costco follows the rules.
No, Costco doesn't follow their own rules. No, they don't. Go to your corporate website. Are you videoing this? Your CEO on your website has a letter posted saying medical conditions are exempt. You can't prevent.
If you read that, it tells you
This means nothing. This is not a legal document.
It says if you bring this in, a letter that
No,
says whatever
that is
you have.
personal medical information.
No,
I'm not.
It's always about the personal medical information they cannot divulge, even though they refuse to wear a mask when it's mandated by the company. They always go on about how it's illegal in the piece of paper they have describing the guidelines that they have to follow due to the mandates. They say that it's not legal, and what Costco is doing is discriminating against people with medical exemptions and health conditions. They're not doing that. They're just asking you to put on a mask. And if you say you're medically exempt, prove it. It's not private medical information. In fact, I saw this one lady do this where she said it's private medical information and I could sue you for $90,000 for asking for that information alone. These are scammers. More than likely, these are scammers.
Yes, it is.
We're not asking what the issue is. All you have to show us is that the doctor gives you a letter says that you can't wear a mask. We're not asking what the condition is. That's all we want to see is something from the doctor that says.
Costco employee, you need to stop making sense to a Karen and anti-masker, because that Karen is going to go around in circles of logical fallacies in order to make her case. You just really need to get security and kick that lady out. These people are not about making sense. These people are not about listening. These people are not about providing proof of their medical exemptions. They are more than happy to scream at you that they have medical exemptions and that they have difficulty breathing. And some of them seem to be screaming just fine, regardless of whatever medical exemptions they have or whatever difficulty of breath they suffer. It's like lumbago, like it's a easily it's a self-diagnosis where you self-diagnose yourself with some ridiculous nonsense just so that you can get, special treatment. It's ridiculous. Look, these Costco employees need to stop making and reasoning with sense into these people and just start kicking them out. And honestly, stores should just start doing that. These people are not about making sense, and these people are not there to be reasoned with. They're there for you to kiss their ass. They want you to be subject to their whim, like that previous lady that said, "Let's get this done." You are there in their business looking for a service. They can deny that service whenever they want, and they can deny that service based on medical reasons. If you're not there wearing a mask and their mandated guidelines by the governor request that the stores ask and request that the customers and patrons wear a mask, put a fucking mask on. Is that hard? Fucking retards.
Miss so-and-so
Okay,
cannot wear a
where
mask.
in my membership agreement does it say I have to wear a mask in order to shop?
It says you have to follow these policies and procedures. He can get that for you. And
Okay,
follow
so
these
your policy and procedures, according to your website, your CEO says medical conditions, people with medical conditions are exempt. Okay, you're violating your own policies and conditions.
No, because this came out after.
Sorry, this came out after we bought our membership. Okay, so it does not apply.
That is some next level lawyering and litigation, where you get your Costco membership before the pandemic outbreak. Therefore, anything that happens after your Costco membership does not currently apply to your established Costco membership, despite what's happening in the world, despite people getting sick, and despite you, pretty much ignoring all of it. Look, Costco can deny service whenever they want. And last I checked, Costco is mainly based on a membership customer basis, right? Like, in order for you to shop at Costco, you have to be a member. You have to pay to be a member so you can get deals, so you can buy stuff that normally isn't on the shelf, so you get one of those big cards, and then you buy it that way. Look, Costco can deny. Businesses have the right to deny. If you're saying that you're medically exempt, prove it. If not, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out.
This is nonsense.
You have a name, you have the numbers, you can feel free to call whoever you like, ma'am. Call whoever you want to.